Greetings, everyone. This is Rock and Roll Spot Connection with the Weekly Comic Roundup. We've covered this week's X-Men books and Avengers books. Oh, book. Now let's move on to this week's Spider-Man books. Kicking these off, we've got Spider-Woman number 3, continuing the Gang War crossover. So where we left off, Spider-Woman, Jessica Drew, was going. Apparently, her son has vanished, seemingly around the time that she was removed from the web of life and destiny for a brief period. But and so she's been looking into this and discovered that crime boss Diamondback has made a deal with Hydra, and so Hydra could potentially make someone disappear and make it seem like they never existed. Well, she's first targeting Diamondback. Where we left off, Jessica was being pushed out of Madame Hydra's helicopter by Green Mamba, a new Hydra operative. So the issue begins with Madam Web saving Jess and Diamondback asks Hydra about Spider-Woman's kid. But back with Jess, Jessica Drew tells Madam Web what's been going on. And she was afraid she was going crazy. Then she found a bag of hair clippings from Gary's first haircut, and well, it's Julian again. And so she starts going after Jess starts going after the lower ranks of a Diamondback's organization, basically working her way up. Leaves a message for one of Diamondback's men to pass along to Diamondback, and Green Mamba is sent after Jess, but she finds a ship in port that is basically the lab where Diamondback's drug Diamond is being made. But the anchor of the ship is thrown at her by Green Mamba. But Diamondback after Green Mamba hits Jess with a venom blast, Green Mamba taunts her a bit about her missing son, and reveals that Green Mamba is in fact an aged up Jerry. Which I can't exactly say I'm surprised. I'm not sure if it's going to turn out to be the real deal, or they just managed to, or they made a clone and aged the clone up, but we'll find out. And that is where the issue ends. Like I said, I'm not entirely surprised, but yeah. So good issue. You know, it's not entirely a bad thing when when you call a surprise ending. You know, the big twist. So, you know, when it's an obvious twist, you know, you're kind of supposed to. Moving on, though, to our next book, we've got Superior Spider-Man number 3. Where we left off, Dr. Octopus insisted that Peter put on the Superior Spider-Man suit to help save Anna Maria Marconi from Supernova. And so, Doc Ock and Peter work out, figure out are doing science together. But he also is doing. Peter's also doing some additional calculations. Basically, can he trust Otto? And he realizes that the current Otto is being cloned from a point before Otto had been the Superior Spider-Man. He never made a sacrifice for anyone. But Peter's going to help save Anna Maria, who is being kept prisoner in an abandoned AIM base by Supernova. Anna Maria tries to talk Supernova down, but to no avail. Spidey goes to Master Planner's old underwater base. Which is still fully staffed with Doc Ock's spiderlings. He shows up, but Spidey shows up, deals with them, but Ock says, "Hey, no, you got to act like me. I'm not going to jump around and do this. Tear into them, So Spidey does, pointing out that the suit has finger claws, so he used them. But turns out that Ock's got a sample of quatridium, which Doc Ock needs. Upon returning to the Oscorp lab, Doc Ock knocks out Peter, takes the quatridium, and prepares to transfer his mind back into Peter's body. And that is where the issue ends. Alright. Can't say I'm entirely surprised that Doc Ock would decide to say, yeah, we're trying to be the Superior Spider-Man again, rather than just continue our work from when we were Superior Spider-Man. Moving on, though, to our last book for the moment, we've got Miguel O'Hara's Spider-Man 2099, number 4. Technically speaking, legacy number 101 of Spider-Man 2099. So this miniseries, each issue's had Spidey dealing with a different 2099 version of a more monstrous character. We had werewolf, we had zombies, we had Dracula, we had Werewolf by Night, and now Terror Inc. So the issue opens showing Terror's origin and prehistory. He slew a demon bear and ended up taking its curse. So in 2099, Spidey is tracking down a member of a racist group known as the Gene Guard. Apparently, this member of the Gene Guard has gone to a body shop. Basically, it's a kill club. The idea being he gets to watch as the type of people he hates are killed. But it's a trap. It's a trap set up by Terror, getting the worst off the street and getting new parts for himself. For dealing with this member of the Gene Guard, though, he's got options for body parts. Got a leg from Laura Kinney. We've got a foot from Gorgon of the Inhumans. We've got appears to be, we've got Stormbreaker, we've got the Thing's Hand, we've got also as Guardian Heart, a hand from Alejandra, I can't remember her last name, but one of the Ghost Riders. And so, Terra puts a few of the attaches some of the parts, and goes to deal with the douche canoe, burning him. When Spider-Man shows up, Spidey and Terra duke it out, with Terra further explaining his past, including his brief allegiance with Madripoor crime boss Patch. But turns out that the heart that Terra is using is Beta Ray Bill's heart, which allows him to wield Stormbreaker. But Miguel basically knocks the heart out by pushing Stormbreaker's pommel through Terra's chest. The building collapses. Terra escapes, and the Gene Guard member is dead. In the sewers, though, turns out Terra removed the Gene Guard member's heart, and so now he knows where the Gene Guard would be waiting, and he goes and where they're at, and probably slaughters them. But basically, from talking with Spider-Man, he's decided that he's not going to be the spider that waits for the fly. He's going to go after the flies himself. And that is where the issue ends. This was fun. I'm glad that it's still Terror. It's still the same character. It's not a completely new character with a similar name. So yeah. But anyways, that's going to do it for now. As always, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Links to my Facebook, Twitter, Blue Sky, Mastodon, Patreon, PayPal can be found in the description box down below. This is Rock and Roll Spock signing off, saying, live long and rock hard.